where these teams are taking the field. There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the Colorado Buffaloes and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, set to kick off another great week of college football with tonight's highly anticipated ball game. All right, well, we're ready for the coin toss, brought to you today by Coke Zero. Colorado has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. And there's the opening boot. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. Three wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Made at the 46-yard line. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
They'll run the option. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper.
Good stop there by this defensive end to bring down the ball carrier before he got many yards.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 48-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. To the right and tackled immediately. 3-yard gain by the running back.
2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5. Single set backfield. Throws left, picked off. He's got an opening. He's at the 40. Tackled at the 35.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying to the ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
He's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Slides down. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brad, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
Backup running back comes into the game now. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 8 yards on the pickup. 2nd down. They'll line up on the 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. 3rd and 2. They come out in a goal line set. Again with the run, and he's taken down right around the 6-yard line. So the halfback gets the first down there with a 5-yard carry.
I think that's the third time he's carried the ball in this drive. And I can imagine they'll keep giving it to this guy until the defense can figure out how to stop it.
Again with a carry. And down he goes at the 4-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Second down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Finds the halfback in the end zone. Touchdown. That was a well-designed pass play, guys.
Sure was, and hey, that looked like something I would have drawn up on the blackboard.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick this one off. Excellent kick. And down he goes at the 26. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
It's still early, and I think these guys just need to get into rhythm.
Kirk, you say kickers are head cases. Well, I say quarterbacks are head cases.
What? No, they're not.
Oh, yeah? Watch. If this quarterback throws an interception here, then he'll finish the game with 6 of them if he doesn't get pulled first.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws right, intercepted. They'll bring him down at the 25. Big play there by the defense. That's their 2nd pick of the half.
This defense is really putting on the pressure. They are creating turnovers and really playing well.
Yeah, this offense has to stop making mistakes. These turnovers are putting pressure on their defense to make stops, and it's hard to win when you're always giving the ball away.
The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 19. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground again. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times do we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
They come out in a goal line set. And they'll run him again. He's taken down around the 4-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. 2nd down. They're 4 yards away. Here we go. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. They'll get 2 on that one.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
They go with the run. Tackle made at the 1-yard line. No can do on that run. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, you're absolutely right. Those guys got in there and shut them down, and now they're all fired up.
As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense. The quarterback just burrowed his way into the end zone on that one.
That's probably the simplest play you could run. Snap it and start pushing that defensive line backwards. The next thing you know, you're putting points on the scoreboard.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. And this one's away. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. They'll work from the shotgun. They go with the option. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. So the quarterback keeps it for 2 yards.
So it's the corner that comes away with the tackle right there.
He got right in there and popped the ball carrier. This senior just doesn't back down from anyone.
And they make the stop at the 36. And he gets the 1st down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping till he got that 1st and 10.
Here's the option. And down he goes around the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Very interesting first quarter. The score here in Boulder, Colorado 14, West Virginia nothing.
West Virginia.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. West gets a carry left side.
Wow, it's not often you see a safety making a play in the backfield like that.
Well, these days you've got safeties playing up close to the line of scrimmage, almost like a 4th linebacker. The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. And he's hit as he throws. Good defensive play. Makes it 4th down.
I'm sending out a big yo to the defensive coordinator right there.
I'm sure he appreciates that yo. Great job of mixing up the coverage and putting his players in a spot to make a play.
And they're smart enough to know the situation and to just knock it down.
Nothing doing there. Couldn't go anywhere. And he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
The way this offense is playing, they don't need a big play out of this kid.
There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. They're lining up in the 5-2. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. He's pushed out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. And a big gain on the quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do is run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield. I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
Can't find anyone open. And they make the stop at the 48-yard line.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
They come out in a goal line set. Hand off, and he's met immediately.
Hey, Coach, linebackers sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run and watch out. The ball pops free. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. On the throw, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 26. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He's out of bounds at the 31.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Brought down right around the 44-yard line.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. They may just go right back at it.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll run the option. He tackles him for a loss. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
So it's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 42. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Option. He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
That is a nice job of avoiding the tacklers to get the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 41. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Makes the catch, and there's a couple of guys right in his face to make the stop. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open things up for the big play.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They'll work it right, met quickly by a couple of defenders. The running back gets 2 on the carry. 3rd down again. It's getting louder down on the field. Fires across the middle. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 1st and 10. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. He's brought down in the open field. West gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 7. This is the 10th play of this drive. They line up in an I. Inside handoff. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
They line it up with 3 receivers. Looks to the end zone and it's caught. Touchdown. That was a sharp pass that found the wide receiver for a score.
This kid is going to do some damage. His pocket presence is exceptional, and he's got a good arm.
What I'm impressed with is the guy's decision-making.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it from the 7. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. The offense comes out of the field, and they're hoping to avoid the similar fate that killed their last drive.
They need to make sure they don't turn this ball over again.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake on consecutive drives, Coach.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
You're right, Brad. Not only was that a horrible play in terms of yards picked up, but also, as you mentioned, in terms of all the time that may be wasted.
Scrambling around. Lets it go on the run. It's broken up. Kirk, the safety, made a really nice play on the ball.
If he's able to break on that ball just a second sooner, he would have gotten the pick there, too.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Out of bounds at the 47. And they get a nice gain on 3rd down.
Remember when we talked to the coach? He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
Now he's scrambling. He rolls out to the right. Now he's going to run and watch out.
Kirk, what do you think of that scramble?
Well, they didn't pick up the first down, but he saw that no one was open, so he made the right decision to tuck it and run.
Yeah, they picked up some yards. That's better than just throwing the football away.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. And this one's broken up. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
4 wide. He's going to try and scramble. Deep ball, laying it out there. They knock it down, incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs.
Yep, the reason why the defender was able to get to that one is because the quarterback put a little too much air under the ball. That allowed the defender time to recover and make a good play.
Well, everything looked good there except the kick.
That one is on the kicker, Kirk. He just pulled it left. No excuses.
They'll start this drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Going with the shotgun here. Takes a snap and scrambles quickly out of the pocket. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6.
Nice play here to get the ball to the receiver on a slant route and gain a few yards through the air.
Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. He drops back, throws it deep. Broken out. Great game in the works, folks, as we come to the end of the first half. The score here at Folsom Field, Colorado 14, West Virginia 7. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. He'll return it from the 3. At the 30, at the 40. Tackle at the 46-yard line. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looks very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage.
That was a huge play by these guys. A nice loss on the play, and they're feeling fired up right now.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator might want to think about mixing it up and going to the air here.
Now he tries to buy some time. Pressure coming, and the ball is loose. Picks up the fumble. He's got some blockers. To the 20. And that's exactly what this defense was looking for.
Yeah, that fumble gives these guys some added life. Now let's see if they can capitalize off of it.
We'll see if they can capitalize on the good field position. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. West gets it on the inside. 7 yards there.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd down. Let's see if they can put it in from 6 yards out. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They go with the run. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
Ouch. Pretty big loss on the play, and I think they might want to reassess the strategy here. Perhaps run a screen, maybe hit the tight end on a short pattern. This D-line is just a bit much to handle at this moment.
He gets hit out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Nice catch, but that's not going to move the chains.
Again, this is a great stop by the defense to keep all the action in front of them and prevent the first down. And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
You got that one right, Kirk. The confidence a defense gets after a big stop like that might just be worth the 3 points.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. Across the 30. He's tackled at the 33. And now we'll see the offense coming out onto the field for their next possession. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Gets a block on the corner. He's taken down around the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. 2nd down and 5. Ball on their own 38. They line up in the shotgun. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. They'll bring him down at the 48.
And that's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. To the right and tackled immediately. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 49. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. They hand it off again. To the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. The halfback got the carry and weaved through that defense for a score.
He found some daylight and took off for 6.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. He makes the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Gathered in at the 6. At the 40. And down he goes at the 46-yard line. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
He got hit hard. 10-yard pickup on the play. It's 3rd and 1. Ball on the 37. They're packed in tight on the line. Whoa! He just took a licking. They keep it on the ground and get the first down.
Good call there on 3rd down by the old head coach.
Yeah, and also give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
Takes it right and brought down right away. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. Throws into coverage, just picked off. And now he's got room to run. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's...
And he hits the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it away. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
He's going to try and scramble. On the move, he throws complete.
Nice pass, kid. That's how you deliver in the face of a blitz. And that was not just any blitz. He was looking at both outside linebackers coming after him.
He's scrambling. Now he's going to run and watch out. And he's tackled in the open field. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
And it's knocked down.
Boy, that was a good defensive effort there.
The ball was there, but the defender beat the receiver to it. Nice play.
2nd down and 10 to go. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Catches it and hit for no gain. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
Well, now this is going to bring up a pretty difficult 3rd down.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Under heavy pressure, and they got it.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kurt. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to pass. Lets it go. Incomplete. The defense stopped him.
That 4th down play was very important as far as the Big Mo is concerned. Now they have momentum on their side. Go for it.
From the gun. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They go with the option. To the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown. He got the ball, and he was gone.
And let me say one thing about that run. It takes one heck of a running back to be able to make a play like that, my friend.
And let me add one thing. The offensive line deserves some credit here. I mean, they opened up a huge hole for him to run through.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. Tackle made at the 22-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The offense will start at the 22. 1st down, 10 to go. And they're going to try a different quarterback to see if they can get something going. Can't find anyone open. Throws to the receiver, incomplete. And that brings an end to the 3rd quarter. The score here at Folsom Field, West Virginia 31, Colorado 14.
31, Colorado 14.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Tackled around the 25-yard line. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled it.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. And he's tackled at the 48.
That was a pretty nice completion.
Yeah, but it's still a 3-possession game. And that's a lot of ground to make up in the 4th quarter.
I give him credit, though. This quarterback refuses to give up.
Throws on the run, gets it to the halfback. How about that pass?
Let me say one thing, my friend. This kid can thread a needle with that thing. Did you see how he got the ball in there? Great looking player.
Got him again. He's all the way. Touchdown.
It's time to see if the other guys can answer with a big touchdown.
Guys, I think we have to give credit to both the quarterback and the receiver here. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, and once the receiver made the catch, he was off to the races.
And he converts the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is West Virginia 31, Colorado 21. Colorado gets set to kick this one away. And this one's away. West has it at the 5. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Well, guys, they got a touchdown on their last drive.
And you know, Brad, they stuck to the running game, and it proved to be very effective on that last drive.
If they keep running the football like they have been, then we may see another 6 points on the board real soon.
Complete, and he's tackled right away. How did he come away with that catch?
2 reasons, my friend. 1, great hands. And 2, great mental concentration. And that's a pretty good combination.
They'll work from the shotgun. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Sit out left's got the fullback. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
3rd down and 2. Ball on the 49. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And he's tackled at the 45.
Gutsy call here by the offensive coordinator. I would have expected pass there, Coach.
Well, this kid just got enough for the 1st down. I thought it was a good play call.
Hey, they got the 1st down, so it's hard to say that it wasn't a good call.
They'll run the option. Ball is loose. Fumble. And that's going to give these guys a chance.
I tell you what, Kirk, they needed to force a turnover there, and that defense jumped on the football.
Now all they need to do is come up with some big plays and put some points on the board in a hurry.
So the booth and the referee agree. The runner's knee was down.
That was still a close call, though, Brad. Even though he was down, this guy has to do a better job of holding that football.
They come out in a goal line set. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Timeout called by the defense.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And they'll try to get the first through the air. And it's going the other way. It's the senior corner. Not a good decision there. Why do you even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
It's 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. Steps out of bounds around the 46-yard line. And he gets a big gain on the run.
Good awareness here by the ball carrier to step out of bounds and conserve some clock.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Catches it. And will take a break while the injured player is attended to. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 40. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He steps out at the 19-yard line.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a 1st down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
They need to start tightening up on defense. A game like that is not a good thing, my friend, and it only gets worse if this quarterback has anything to say about it.
Rolling left, looking to pass. And he's going to run this one in. Touchdown.
They did exactly what they had to do there, Kirk. They put 6 points on the board, and now they have the lead.
Yeah, but with just under 2 minutes still left on the clock, there's a lot of time for momentum to swing in the other direction, Coach. This is still anyone's ball game.
To draw within a field goal. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is West Virginia 31, Colorado 28. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado gets set to kick this one away. He kicks off. West has it at the 5. He makes it to the 28-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
West Virginia has a 3-point lead. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line. West Virginia is up by 3. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. Tackle at the 33-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Here, the receiver needs to do a better job of holding his block on the corner, or there's no place for the ball carrier to go.
Third down, 6 to go. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. They'll knock him down for a loss. So the fullback loses about a yard.
So this defense comes through, and now they'll have to punt this one away with just over a minute to go here in the 4th.
And I know they don't have a lot of time to move the football, but all they have to do is get their kicker in range. So this is very doable with the amount of time they have left on the clock. This game's in the hands of the quarterback. You know how I feel. I certainly wouldn't want to leave this one up to the kicker.
You're absolutely right, Kirk. They should try to get this ball into the end zone. Forget about playing for overtime.
Now he tries to buy some time. They'll bring him down at about the 23-yard line. Call his own number on that one.
I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really made him pay the price for trying to run.
Pulls it in, and he wants more. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 43.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
Going with the shotgun here. Tackle made at the 41.
If you're going to send the middle linebacker, you better reach home. Otherwise, the quarterback will pick you apart for first downs like we just saw in that play.
Throws complete. He's got room to work. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 34-yard line. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. He rolls out to the left. Fumble! It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Tosses to the running back, and he pulls in another one. He's at the 20. Gain of 9.
That was their last opportunity to move the ball closer. Now's the time to kick the field goal and try to get this thing to overtime.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. Touchdown! And that's going to give him the lead. And that was a spectacular touchdown catch.
Man, this guy is good. He catches the ball like a receiver. And guys, don't forget, he did play a little bit of wideout in high school.
And there must have been a defensive mix-up on this play because there weren't any defenders near him when he caught that football.
And he hits the PAT. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Colorado 35, West Virginia 31. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it downfield. He's tackled at the 29. The defense did a nice job shutting down the offense the last time they had the ball. It's now make it or break it time for this offense. They can make up the deficit right here. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
This is pretty much it now. 4th down and no time left.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. The defense opens up the umbrella. He passes it. Picked off, and that's going to wrap this one up. Brought down at about the 49. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, Colorado 35, West Virginia 31. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, this is truly a remarkable upset, Brad. Colorado did a sensational job hanging in there all day when nobody gave him much of a chance. I watched them, and I kept thinking they were going to crack, but they didn't. They held tough, and they pulled off a huge, I mean huge, upset.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
Where Interstate 40 meets I-75, you'll find